Hello everybody and welcome back to Coldover, where I just put a few power lines up over here so that we don't have these power issues in the Primrose District, which of course is currently working on switching over to, I believe it's a forestry district now. Yes, that is correct. We'll see if they can actually make any forestry over here. I'm pretty sure they can, but we'll see. I think that'll work. This down here, I'm not so sure about making a forestry district. Maybe. Maybe we can do that. This over here probably could be as well. You know, realistically, all of these probably could be switched over into forestry later on. We do have a tiny little oil district over here still, and we do want to switch that over as soon as they get all of this oil extracted, which will be a little bit yet. They're still working on that. This oil over here is getting extracted as well. And we do need to switch the Briar Rose Heights sooner rather than later, but I'm not going to do it immediately because we have literally no demand for industry or offices because we need to build all of this up before that can be a thing. We do have a bit of demand for for commercial. So I'm going to put in just a little bit of commercial over here, like so. Let's check in on our water situation. That looks fine. Okay. So we did last episode put in the metro system, and the question is just how much has that lowered the strain on our roads? The answer? Well, we still have some backup over this way. But I'm thinking, with the amount of backup that we've got here, we should probably prioritize going this way and going this way. So hopefully that'll allow traffic to flow this way a little bit faster. And this traffic here is going to back up slightly. But we definitely have less traffic with those metros in. That is helping dramatically. Let's in fact check in on a metro station. Here's one here. You can see the people just piling in. And if we hop into the transit, you can see just how many people are currently in the metro system waiting for a train. A train pops in, and a few people get on, but mostly we're underserving the people who are trying to travel via metro. Which tells me we could use a few more metro stations. We do have a water issue over here. This heat pipe could be extended to fix that one. We'll extend this one as well. There we go. Excellent. And then let's take a quick look at our current metro setup. I think we could use a metro stop somewhere up in here. So let's put in a metro station, say right, this is space already occupied, say right around here or so. And then we can take this out of here. Something like that. And then using the curve tool and underground, we can connect up over this way. Something like that. And something like that. Then we can move this stop to be over here. And move this stop to be over here, just to make sure that we actually have stops there. And then we can add a stop. And add a stop. Excellent. So that'll serve this area slightly better, and we'll see if people start actually using this. Yeah, it looks like people are indeed using this metro system. Fantastic. So where else could we use an extra stop? We've got a stop here, here, and here. It looks like we're doing reasonably okay in this region. This is maybe a little overloaded. I mean, there are multiple places that we could use stops. Yeah, this is looking okay. Let's check in on our residential areas over here. This one's a little overloaded, but not too bad. I think overall this seems okay. Of course, we're going to continue to have more abandoned structures over in Briar Rose Heights. I'm actually going to stop demolishing them for now, because I don't want future development over here in this mineral section, but I don't want to reclassify this just yet, because that would cause all of these mineral structures to be destroyed, and I don't want to do that currently until the Primrose District is online. I don't want this to be stopping. This is a priority road. This is a priority road. This is a priority road. What did that do to our junctions here? Okay, fair enough. Is this stop sign... Let's see, we have stop signs here and here. Which way are these stop signs facing? Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. That'll do. With any luck, this will clean up a little bit. The question is this almost all commercial traffic? That sedan is moving around. Oil truck, van, donut van, hot dog van. There are a few regular people using this, but this is almost all either official traffic or commercial/industrial traffic, which is ideal. That's what we were looking for. We were looking to get the individual traffic to move primarily into the metros, and it looks like that's what we have succeeded in doing. Now this over here still isn't super ideal, but it seems to be doing kind of okay, in a way. Maybe? Like this over here is flowing fine. It's this up into this area that's not doing amazingly fine. But the backup isn't too bad over here, I suppose. It's this backup that I'm a little concerned about. I'd really like to be seeing these vehicles not stopping. What is causing them to stop? Which stop sign here? Why are they stopping? I'm confused. Why is this happening? I'm very confused. Okay, so it's not that. Is it this? No, that's these. This should be stopping. These should be stopping as well. These should not be stopping. Of course, one of the core issues here is that this lane is not really being utilized for people that are wanting to go this way. And I think that that's a big AI issue, really, is that the AI isn't doing like real drivers do and prioritizing the lanes with the least traffic that can get them to where they want to go. They're all pathfinding to the same lane, the same quote-unquote most efficient lane, when in reality, if you're going to go straight, like, we'll see if any of these guys are going straight here for this point.
Hi, I'm Greg, owner and founder of
Yeah, there are some of these that are going straight. They switch over to this lane and then they go straight. But why not just go straight in this lane? This outside lane. There's no point in being in this traffic jam when there's a full lane here going completely unutilized.
You can count on us every year. I fight every day.
So I feel like that needs to be fixed.
I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's because low
They need to take the population of the lane into account when pathfinding, if that makes any sense. Like, essentially, if this lane has 50 cars in it, and you can assign that a backup score based on, like, the average speed that the cars are moving at, have that be like a rolling average, and then you can weight that to determine which lane is actually going to be faster. Because if there's one that's slightly longer to get to where you're trying to go, but it has a lower backup score, then you can just hop into that lane, because it'll get you there at a similar time or faster. And that would make the cars utilize all of the lanes of traffic rather than what we've got going on here. I feel like that would be a big upgrade.
Because it's with your money that we can make you.
Because if that was the case, this wouldn't be a problem.
It's money business. You give your money to us, and
that's basically the way that real drivers work as well. They have their route that they're going to want to take, and then they evaluate what lane they're going to want to be in based on how much traffic there is there right now and how slow each lane is moving. If you have a situation like this where everyone's in this lane and it's moving super slowly and this is open, people are going to hop into this lane and just move on. That's the way it works in reality. So I feel like it needs to work that way in this game as well. So we do need additional commercial. I'm just going to zone this region here. This got fully developed, and there's still a big old commercial demand. So I feel like we can continue to zone some commercial this way, or we can push down this way and develop this area. And I think I want to put up another road connection here. Shockingly, we can actually get through that. I'm utterly surprised that that works.
Learned of the existence of that dangerous old flour mill, so we are not responsible for what happened there.
Okay.
On that awful night.
There we go.
We just want to focus on making great.
Now this power line got taken out. Is that okay?
Old-fashioned family restaurant.
Yeah, that's actually fine.
From our family to yours.
Maybe not. That may not be fine.
This is Cities Radio.
So we would need a small power line like that temporarily. Okay, now this traffic backup over here is simply because of the cargo hub. And now the snow. Okay, I just want to make sure this area is zoned as industrial as it can be. Excellent. We're having a trash issue? Hang on, where? We have abandoned structures over here, that's expected. I don't see a trash issue. Ah. Over here. Okay, you want your trash picked up? Fine, we'll pick up your trash. Technically, I didn't want this quite here. Wanted it there. There, fine. We'll pick up your trash. also demolish your home while we're at it, but I'm not vindictive. I don't know what you're talking about. Not vindictive at all. So this area over here is going to be pretty thoroughly commercial, and we're just going to need to run roads over like so. We may want to have a plow service over here too. This is going to be a lot of new roads being put in. There's one in the vicinity, I suppose. We'll put one right there anyway. Yeah, that'll need water and power. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a moment. Actually, I'm going to move this a bit further south. Like, I want it to be over here, but we're going to wait on that until these roads are constructed. That is not how I want that road. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so this is then going to just come right on over here. That's not quite correct. That's correct. Excellent. And then that's not correct at all. Get rid of that. Okay, now we'll move this snow dump to be right about here. This is about where I want it. And we're going to need to extend a heat pipe over this way, like so. We'll also run a power line straight up over here. We'll probably have to redo that a couple times because of these road constructions. I only thought about that after I built the power line, so it's going to be exciting. Yep, there goes that power line. As expected. This is going to be exciting. I guess we can run it up just like that. And just do that for now. That works, I guess. It's not the prettiest, but that's not the point. This is, after all, an industrial town. Our only point is industry. Okay. Fantastic. So there's this area, good to go, and this is going to be a commercial area. I'm surprised by how much commercial demand we've been having, actually. So we'll do that and extend out some heat pipes to cover that. About like that. And technically, I hate this positioning. And we'll do it right here instead. And then right about here. Fantastic. And then I just want to connect this in down over here. We'll put in a connection over this way. And finally, a quick heat pipe right there. That'll do. So this new commercial land over here is already being developed. Our commercial demand is still relatively high. Now I do want to put in, we've expanded in this area quite a bit. I want to put in a new metro about right here-ish. Actually, maybe like right here. No, I want it to be over on this side, now that I think about it. So we would expand our metro line, take this out, and then we'll bring it in over that way in a moment. Take this underground, connect it in basically like that, except more like that. And then this can curve on out of here, like so. And then over like that. Excellent. We'll just recalculate these routes. And put in a new stop here and here. There we go. So there's a new metro stop right over here in this commercial district. And that should hopefully lower the pressure on this one, which isn't tremendously pressured. But regardless, That'll serve our commercial area just that much better. Now, I do want to check in on our police situation. It looks like we could probably use a police station here. Okay, what about our fire situation? Fire station over in this region wouldn't go amiss. And a fire station down here would be good as well. This area is at a bit of a risk of fire. Actually, it looked like we could also use one over in this area. Yeah, we definitely need one over here. Okay, where do we want to place this? Well, we need at least two, so I think we're going to have to knock down some residential structures. We'll put one there. We'll put one here. And we'll also put one here. Okay. Excellent. Let's check in on Dean Hills over here. It looks like we've almost tapped this out already, which is surprising to me. Ivy Heights is still being worked on. And how goes the development of Primrose District? Well, not amazingly, is the answer. He's working on it. But that seems okay. What's going on over here? Not enough fuel for this boiler station. That's an import thing. I think if that's the case, we need to put up maybe a pair of geothermal heating plants. And I want to put them in... How big are they? Quite. So they would be best off being put in somewhere like over here. Now this space already occupied because of this heat pipe. I think. No, not because of the heat pipe. Never mind. That was water pipes. Let's just upgrade those. There we go. Excellent. So where do we want to put in a pair of geothermal plants? Or a pair of geothermal heating things? I guess we could do them here, in theory, if we weren't going to extend out over this way. Alternately, we could place them over here. And I actually think this is a great place for them. So the only point behind these... Oh, we're in upgrade mode. The only point behind these is to function as backups for when our boilers don't have fuel, like right now. So we have some less than stellar fuel output there. Or rather, heating output. But that's okay. But it does bear noting that this series will end when we are finished extracting all of our resources. Briarwood Park still needs to be developed, as does Victoria District. But Primrose is done. Ivy Heights is a tiny extension of that that's almost done. Briar Rose Heights is done and will be converted over soon. We need to wait for Primrose to develop a little bit more. Dean Hills is getting there. We've just got this area up over here that needs to get tapped out. And then this up here. And this over here. And then we're done. So I would say that there's maybe somewhere between 10 and 15 episodes left here. This is going to be a relatively short series. For now, though, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time.